President Donald Trump says that a peace deal with Iran has been signed, and the world's waiting for the Strait of Hormuz to get back to normal. So let's go live to Scripps News Group Washington correspondent Stephanie Liebergen. And Stephanie, what are the biggest takeaways from this new memorandum of understanding?
Hey, Tony, good morning. I would say there's probably two different categories. There's what's happening right away and what's going to happen over the next 60 days. So right away, that's the strait reopening. That's the end of the naval blockade. And Iran is going to be allowed to sell its oil on the international market. The U.S. Treasury Department will issue waivers for existing sanctions on Iranian oil. All of that starting right away. And there's a whole nother bucket of things that need to be negotiated over the next 60 days that were spelled out as part of this memorandum of understanding. That includes a schedule for the lifting of Iranian sanctions and the potential unfreezing of Iranian assets. They need to talk about reconstruction and economic development in Iran. The memorandum of understanding guarantees $300 billion to that effort. It's a lot of money, but President Trump says that none of that $300 billion is going to come directly from the United States. Then, of course, there's the nuclear question. What happens to the highly enriched uranium Iran already has? How does it get removed from the mountain for the uranium that was buried in the attacks by the U.S. B-2 bombers last summer? And then, of course, what does the future of Iran's nuclear program look like? Are they allowed to have nuclear power plants for energy? Are they allowed to use, nuclear for civilian purposes? Those questions yet to be established, and they also need to figure out exactly who's going to be responsible for monitoring compliance with whatever a final deal might look like. But the senior administration official telling Scripps News there's actually no guarantee we even get to a final deal. It is possible that the U.S. and Iran don't even get that far. But if they do, final deals likely to include issues related to Iran's nuclear program. And that would set up a scenario where the deal would need to go through a congressional approval process. There is some bipartisan criticism of this memorandum of understanding here on Capitol Hill, with even some Republicans saying that the president got bad advice and that this was a bad deal in foreign policy. So Congress is waiting for their chance to weigh in on this deal, and that might happen if we get to a final deal, Tony. But right now, that is still an if.
We appreciate the updates as always. That was